the triangle is really the top of the triangle, or at least this is the way it used to be. It used to be like this. Okay, so here's the light people. Okay, and they were the regular triangle, and then we had the other side of the triangle, and I don't know how many corporations actually survived the other side of the triangle that when we flipped over, when the world flips over. Okay, so like here is the outside of the triangle. This was just an example of one of the companies. Probably another company is probably like CVS, I suspect, and I don't know for sure the rest of the companies that'll come through, but here's one. Okay, and now you can tell they're getting beat up. They've got the hand sanitizer out. Now they're not allowed to put out any of the recycled materials. There's a sign in Mermaid Land that says that, sorry, they can't put these out, because they've got to put hand sanitizer first. But, at least they're willing to keep our bathrooms open so people like me, tourists in town, can actually have a place to rest, that we don't have to, get taxed on every single second that we're actually happening to visit some place to try to get away from our places. So anyway, here, okay, so this is the way this looks. Okay, so here is the money thing. Okay, so $5 go in these Starbucks cards with art for your friends. And let's say your friend is a rock star and maybe they had something big happening in life or whatever. Just make sure they know they've always been a rock star. It's not because they got the goal that they're a rock star. No, they've always been. They were born that way, okay? If you want to help your friends with the pies, help them get get in the hot air balloon, okay? We're going to learn how to do energy. We're going to learn how to run forward in the new world. And we have great, very wise leaders out there all over that give and give and give, and they're not expecting anything in return. They just do it. They don't need anything in return. And those are the leaders you watch because they're light leaders, or not leaders. Well, I would call them light guides. They're like parents, the way we're supposed to be. Just guide them. We're not living through them. We're just guiding them. Like sheep or herding cats. You just guide them toward and speak life into them. Okay, so the $5 go in the ones where they've got lots of money, but maybe not lots of time. So it's their choice if they want to take our pie and run with it or not. The $20 go to your servers, the Starbucks workers, the people that are willing to do the social jobs for the least amount of pay, the artist, your homeless guy that's got the army pants on, that feels bad because of all the shit that we know we had a part in, and we were just doing what we were told, and we were trying to do the best we could with the information we had, and it was not our fault, okay? Whatever. Part of it is, we're all responsible for the choices that we make, but that's a conversation for another day. So, okay, so here's how this art piece works. Here's Sick of Tyranny up at the top. Okay, so this is my Sick of Tyranny. It goes in my bag, and when somebody's mean about the fact that I don't have my mask, which I do have my mask, I just might not feel like wearing it today, okay? So I might just turn around and leave, okay? But I'll put up my mask and say, okay, well, I'm sorry, but this is making me too sick. I gotta go. And we're gonna be nice and we'll be polite. And then, synergy with our friends is very important. Creating ways that we can do white ops instead of black ops, where we don't violate our, U.S. Constitution, specifically the Bill of Rights, especially numbers like 1 through 10 and number 14. Okay, so we give. Okay, if you want friends, you have to give and not expect anything in return. And what you want is somebody that's going to just listen to your craziness, your ideas, and just call them pieces of the pie. Okay, so you have a pie cart, and in the order of your priorities, children, please put them at the front. Artists, please put them up top. Little hermit crabs, little animals, please put those people up at the top, and little things, because those have been the most undervalued since the beginning of time, and it's unfortunate. And I don't know if it's always been that way. I just know in my experience that's the way it kind of feels like. So let's support those people, let them have a head start, okay, or something, or maybe just, I don't know. Okay, pies, just give your friends pieces of pies, let them put them on the pie chart, and when they get around to soaking in your information, don't rush them, don't tell them what to do. It's all about liberty in the new world, not freedom, not control, not telling people what to do. We're throwing off the rings. That's the big deal, okay, guys? All the little circular things like on your fingers and shit that says somebody owns you, or around your neck that says somebody owns you. Those are gonna go away in the light economy if my contribution matters anything. But if it doesn't, whatever. I tried. Still gonna fight for liberty because I still don't like this world enough to want my children to live in it any longer. Like, I want them to live. I know they're going to live, and I know I'm going to live because I'm not trying to disappear on my kids. Like, I'd never leave this world willingly with kids that need me as a mom. But anyway, that's enough babbling for now. That's kind of the idea behind a peace war and a pie war over water. That thing over there. And this, we just want clean water. The BPA-free kind, for our children that want things that want to play. And not just our children in the first world, but the children in the third world. God damn it, those children are happier than my children. Okay, and you just give them like 2 pieces of string and a ball, or just, tell them they're great. Don't use that good word. Fuck that. Learn their fucking name and learn how to say, learn the secret of a light bulb, like a Starbucks light bulb. Go look at it. You need 12 friends and you need 2 strong supports. Go study it. That's the secret of a community. And the only person that puts friendships back together and relationships that fall apart, that when the foundation gets compromised and there's no longer trust and mutual respect, are the other people in your community. Otherwise, what happens is what happened to me. I have many acquaintances. A lot of people may know my name, but a lot of my relationships all over the place, all over the planet, are very thin. They're not very deep, because we can do better for our children, our prosperity. And when all this is over, I want to just go home, be a mom, and be left alone. And I don't want anybody to know me. And unless it means something, like, I don't know. Haven't figured that piece out yet, but like, I don't want to be target practice. I don't want to be famous. I do want everyone to feel great at the end of this. Not good. Don't settle for good. Be great. And know that the foundation of all relationships, doesn't matter how many rings and shitty things you put on it, it's going to be trust. It's going to be mutual respect. And once that's broken, there is no real relationship unless your community helps put that back together. And that's where I'm at. I don't know much more beyond that. That's the level of I'm at. Okay, later. Bye.